Good evening. Okay, so I'm coming to you guys in my PJs. I'm going to be very transparent. 2021 sucks. But that's not to say things are not looking up. So I started off going out of 2020 violently ill. And then a week later, when I went to fasting and prayer, violently ill. And then a week later, went to fasting and prayer, violently ill. Okay, this is undoubtedly spiritual warfare. Physically and emotionally, I've been a wreck. My spirit, though, is sound. My soul is with God and sound. So, what I wanted to tell you is earlier this week when I woke up, so when I wake up sometimes in the middle of the night or early in the morning, I have rhyming words that roll around in my head, and when I get them out of my head, and if I can, before I forget, get them down, sometimes they make sense. Sometimes they don't. But this past week, I woke up, I woke up with these words that rhymed, and they actually had a tune. So I sang it. And as I was singing it this week, though, it evolved. And it was then, by the end, it was like a battle cry. It was like, I felt like it was the story of the battle that Jehoshaphat took his army into, and they went ahead in praise, and when they got to the battlefield, the enemy were all dead. There was 3 armies, 3 kingdoms that they were going up against, and 2 were killed. I don't remember how it was, but 2 were killed off. No, 2 killed off 1, and then these 2 turned on each other and killed themselves. So it was, the Lord said, I'm going to fight this battle. So they took to fasting and prayer. I know many of you have been fasting and praying for our nation, because we are headed, we're not headed for battle. We've been at war already. If you have not noticed that, the enemy is in the camp, but it doesn't matter because God is in the camp. And I just wanted to come and give you this word of encouragement before I close it out for the day. So I wanted to share with you how the song evolved. Okay, I'll sing it to you. The voices I hear inside of my head are telling me, dear, it's much bigger instead of all the news being pushed on a thread. But the child of God, he said, has nothing to dread. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God, to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations, and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. So we'll rush on the city, we'll run on the wall. Great is the army that carries out his word. We'll rush on the city, we'll run on the wall. Great is the army that carries out his word. The Lord utters his voice before his army. The Lord utters his voice before his army. Blow the trumpet in Zion, Zion. Sound the alarm from his holy mountain. Blow the trumpet in Zion, Zion. Sound the alarm. So if you don't know that story about Jehoshaphat in his battle, I think it is 2 Chronicles chapter 20. Look it up, read it. And when you get to the end of the chapter, take heed. They didn't turn from their wicked ways, and it didn't go well. So we must repent and turn from our wicked ways. We need to know what it is that the Lord desires of us. But if you know, then you have no fear. And you can be of good cheer. So go in peace. God bless you.